In this video, I have explained problem definition, the definition of an algorithm, who has invented algorithm, the algorithm notation, and a simple example to write an algorithm to find the area of a circle. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, share this video link with your friends, gain the knowledge and rule the world. Like the video, share the video with your friends, write the comments, subscribe to the channel, gain the knowledge and rule the world. Problem definition. This is the first step in the computer problem solving, where the programmer who wants to solve a problem, they need to understand the problem thoroughly in terms of the requirements. That is, what are the input and the output operations are to be performed, and what are the calculations or the manipulations has to be required. This has to be thoroughly understood by the programmer before trying to solve that particular problem or before writing the solution for that particular problem. That means they need to understand what actually the problem is, how that problem can be solved by understanding the requirements thoroughly. Then only the user can move towards solving the problem or write the code for an problem. The programmer should extract from the problem statement a well-defined and a precise task that can be carried out. Means based upon the problem, the programmer has to extract the information so that they can prepare a well set of well-defined and precise tasks that can be carried out. That means based upon the problem, we need to extract the things which are very essential so that it will be helpful to get the solution to that particular problem. If the problem is not properly interpreted, then we cannot obtain the desired result. That means without having the proper interpretation or understanding the problem thoroughly, if you write a solution for that particular problem, then obviously whatever the answer you are going to get, that will be a wrong answer. That means you are not going to get an desired result. Example, your problem might be to find the sum of two numbers, and instead of using a plus sign, if you use a minus sign, then you won't get the correct answer because the misinterpretation of the problem. Addition, instead of addition you are doing a subtraction, and when has been told for three numbers, the variables required are 3 and along with 1 for the purpose of storing a sum. When it has been told for two variables to find a sum, then we require two variables for reading and one for the purpose of storing. It means in terms of input as well as the output, you need to think thoroughly before writing a solution to a problem. If the problem has been not interpreted correctly, then whatever the solution you are going to write or the program which you are going to write, that will be of a wrong one. And when you do that particular execution, that means when you do the solving of that particular program, then whatever the result you are going to get, that will be different from the desired result. Algorithm. An algorithm can be defined as a step-by-step procedure to solve a particular problem. An algorithm is defined as step-by-step procedure to solve a particular problem. An algorithm will be consist of English-like statements, and each of the statement must be precise and well defined to perform a specific operation or a task. Each step must be precise. That means each of the steps which you are going to write in an algorithm, those should be an exact one and they should be of an accurate one. It is called as a precise and well defined. Means that statement what you are going to write, so that you should be of an correct defined manner so that you can get the solution for the given problem. When these statements are executed for a given set of conditions, that will produce the required result. So when we have each of the statement which is a precise and well defined. When collectively these statements are executed for a given set of conditions, then whatever the output you are going to get, that output will be of an required one, or it will be, we can say, the exact one, or we can say it is an accurate one. An algorithm is defined as step-by-step procedure to solve a particular problem. Algorithm, as I told, it is a step-by-step procedure to solve a particular problem. Who has defined this algorithm, or who has invented this algorithm? The word algorithm is named after the famous 19th century Arabic author and mathematician, and his name is Abu Jafar Muhammad ibn Musa al-Khwarizm. Abu Jafar Muhammad ibn Musa al-Khwarizm. The last two terms of the Abu Jafar Muhammad, that is al-Khwarizm, these two terms took a different pronunciation over a period of time, means over the years, repeatedly using these two terms, the pronunciation has been changed from one person to another person, such as al-Khwarizm, algorithm. Finally, it became algorithm, and today we call by a name algorithm, and this is invented by the person, that is an Arabic author and a mathematician whose name is Abu Jafar Muhammad ibn Musa al-Khwarizm, and it has been named after him. Characteristics of an algorithm. Each and every algorithm is characterized by the following important characteristics. First one is input. It may accept a zero or more input. That is, to solve a problem, we need to provide the input, and it depends upon what problem you are going to solve. In few problems it may take input, and in few problems it may does not want any input. For that purpose, to solve a problem, the input which it will be accepting may be zero or more inputs. More inputs in the sense it can be 1, 2, 3, 4. It depends upon the problem for which algorithm has been written. Second characteristic is output. It should produce at least one output, because the algorithm for which we have written, that should get or should give the desired result. For that purpose, output is required, and it is the essential one. So for each of the algorithm, it has to produce at least one output. It means a minimum number of output should be one. Then the third characteristic, definiteness. Whatever the instructions you are going to write in an algorithm, each of those instructions must be clear, well defined and precise. There should not be any ambiguity. That means the instruction which you are going to write, that should be a correct one, that should be a well defined, that should be an accurate, and that should be the exact one, and there should not be any confusion or creative choose among the users who are going to follow that particular algorithm. There should not be any confusion. It should be correct, exact and well defined. Fourth characteristic, finiteness. Whatever the algorithm you are going to write, that algorithm should be a sequence of finite instruction. That means it does not enter into an infinite loop. It should end after a fixed time. It should end after a fixed time. That means whatever the algorithm you are going to write, that should be consisting of a finite number of steps, and it has to come to an end. It should not be such that it should go on executing. It should end for a fixed time. Then the last and the fifth characteristic is effectiveness. This means the operation must be simple and are carried out in a finite time at one or more levels of complexity. It should be effective whenever traced manually for the result. Operation must be simple and are carried out in finite time at one or more levels of complexity. That means each time whenever the algorithm has been executed, it should be produce the result in a finite time, and the level of complexity may rise, then also it should provide the result within a finite time, and whatever the operations you have written, those should be an simple, and that should give the answer within the finite time. And whatever algorithm you have written, that should be effective whenever traced manually for the result. That means manually, if you give a value, to that value whatever the output you need to get, that should match with the output which you are going to get with an algorithm when it has been traced manually. For example, you might have written the algorithm to find the sum of two numbers, and if you have provided the value as 6 and 5, that means 6 plus 5 is equal to 11. And if you give the value as 5 and 10, it should give the value as 15. That means when we trace manually and what the output we get from the algorithm, both should be same, and whatever the algorithm you have written, that should be traceable manually. Algorithm notation. While writing algorithm, the following notations are considered. While writing an algorithm, we'll be using certain notations, and those notations are called as an algorithm notation. The first one is name of the algorithm, and it is going to specify for which purpose the algorithm has been written. That means it will be specifying the problem to be solved. For example, if you have written the algorithm to find area of a circle, then you can write the name of the algorithm as to find area of a circle. The second one, step number. It is also called as an identification tag of an instruction, and it is an unsigned positive integer. So we'll be writing as step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. That is a number, and that number will be a positive integer unsigned. That means it will be not having either plus or a minus sign, and it will be a positive number. We'll be writing as 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. And it is also called as an identification tag of an instruction. And the third one is explanatory comment, and this one we are going to write after the step number, and it will be describing the operation. That means it is going to give the explanation regarding for which purpose or what thing you are going to do in that particular step. That means to clearly say you the instruction which you have written, that one to make the user to understand, you will be writing the explanation of that instruction, and it should always follow with the step number, and it should be written within a pair of square brackets. The last notation which we use is a termination. So termination, it specifies the end of an algorithm, and it is generally a stop statement and the last instruction in the algorithm. Termination, it means the end of an algorithm, and generally whenever we write algorithm, at the last we'll be writing the word stop, S-T-O-P. That means it is the end of the algorithm or the last instruction in the algorithm. So these are the various notations which we'll be using while writing an algorithm. Name of the algorithm, step number, explanatory comment, and termination. Based upon this, we shall write an algorithm, and I will explain how to write an algorithm by considering a simple example. Write an algorithm to compute area of circle. So now I will explain how to write an algorithm to find the area of a circle. As I told, we'll be using certain notations, and those are called as an algorithm notations. Using those things, I will be writing an algorithm. So first, initially, we'll be writing the name of the algorithm, and that we write in this way: algorithm colon area of circle. So this indicates the name of a circle. Even you can also write to find area of circle. Then Step 1, it is the identification number which we use, right? And after that we'll be writing an explanatory comment. As I told, we'll be writing in an square brackets. So I have written read the values of radius. That means this is the thing which we are going to perform in first step. That means we read the value of radius. That explanation it is. So next I will write the statement as read radius. So it is the explanation that what we are going to perform in that particular step. Then step number 2, compute the area. That means in this particular step we are going to calculate or we write the formula to find the area of a circle, and that we can write in the way as area is equal to 3.142 into radius into radius. That is the formula. That is, we are performing a calculation. It is also called as a computation. Alright, so that explanation has been written, and it means for each of the steps we'll be writing the explanation, and below that we'll be writing that particular step. This is the operation which we are going to perform in that particular step. And step number 3, display the area. That means now we are going to display the area which has been calculated. For that purpose we will write print within the double quotes area of circle is equal to comma area. This is how we are going to write the display statement. And since it is the end of an algorithm, we need to write the last step. As I told, the last step will be the stop. So that we are going to write as step 4, end of algorithm, the explanation and stop. This is the way how we need to write the algorithm, and this procedure has to be followed for each of the algorithms which we are going to write. This is a simple example of how to write an algorithm to compute the area of a circle. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, share this video link with your friends, gain the knowledge and rule the world.